Morning, everybody. We are out in the foundry, back from Otter Springs, our last event. Our next event will be rolling our little fire department. We do a 19th century fire department impression. And if you've been following along and look at some of our other things, you've been seeing that we've been working on that 1902 American LaFrance chemical cart. And I mentioned in the little video I did on that, go over to Top Hat Sutlery, you'll find that, that I was going to try to cast some brass handles. So this is half the mold. We got a couple belt buckles in there too. We're just cutting out that handle and those two buckles to get ready for casting. We'll see what happens here. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I figured it'd be worth a try. And this is such a big mold, I hated to just have empty space. I figured, well, you know, I'll throw a couple buckles in there too. Can't never have too many belt buckles. It appears that we're one of the few companies in the country that still cast in buckles. So if you need one, we got them. Give us a call, give us a click. Our website is up, tophatsutlery.com, and we do have a good number of our buckles on there already. We've got, I think, about 250 patterns or so, so we haven't cast them all. But we got the most common up there. And if you don't see one that you need or want, well, you know how to get a hold of us. Give us a message, give us a call, send us an email. I think the website will click you right back to us on an email. And we'll get you on the casting list. Cutting in the patterns right now. This will lock in the upper half, the piece that sits on top of this. So this will lock that in. And if this works, I'll be a happy man. I don't know how well that handle is going to come out. You know, cutting the pattern around the buckles is easy, but I'm just not sure. I don't have a whole lot of confidence in the cutting out the handle. Actually, I'll move the camera here in a second so you can kind of see where the handle's at in the sand right now. So you can get a feel for it. Here, might get jiggly for a second. Sorry about the hand. But anyway, I don't know if you can see that or not. There it is. You kind of see the outline of it. That was kind of awkward, wasn't it? All right. There. Sorry about the hand again. We got old technology here. I don't have fancy cameras or anything. I'm not one of those content creators. I'm a craftsman. I build things with my hands, and hopefully there's some folks out there that appreciate that. All right, there it is. Yeah, this is kind of tricky. Not really sure where to go. There's enough of it buried. There, I was over too far, but that side needed it too. All right. Well, there's a soft spot right there. That's not good. And this handle's kind of an irregular shape, of course. If it comes out of the sand and we get brass handles, it'll be gorgeous, absolutely stunning on our LaFrance. So I'm really hoping this works. I'm hoping it works twice because I need two of them. So it's kind of wash, rinse, and repeat on these. We've got one more flask. Flask is the big box here. We got one more flask that's big like this. So we can do this twice. And then if I've got enough sand, I hope I do, I'm going to do a small run of buckles as well. We'll see. We're getting there. Yeah, that hand part works so well. Once I get this cut out, instead of bringing you to it, I guess I'll lift this up. I should have thought of that before. Like I said, I'm not a content creator. I'm a craftsman. I build things with my hands, and things I need, things hopefully other people need. Try to keep our hobby from the 19th century alive. Like I say, for us, we do the American Civil War. We also do Florida's Seminole Indian Wars. We dabble a little bit in the American Revolution. We don't really stock anything from it. We have items that are available for order. And there are some leather items that I make that are suitable for that time period, but not much. We're predominantly Civil War. On the back of our T-shirts it says serving the armies from 1835 to 1865. It's kind of the time periods that we really go for. Other than the fire department, that is just 19th century. That's kind of wide open. All right, still just cutting in. Time-consuming process, but this will lock the upper pattern into place, and hopefully when we go to pull this handle out of the sand, it won't take a lot of sand with it, because if it does, this whole process will be a failure. I'll be here crying like a little school kid, and I don't know if I'll let you know or not. If you don't see a finished product video, just know it didn't work, and I'm very sad. But hopefully it'll work. I'm hoping. No reason it shouldn't, and just lack of doing this before. I've never done one of these, so I just don't really know what to expect. Got to cut a lot of sand out of this one. I don't know if that's good or bad. I just don't know. There, you can see it's coming. You can only see the handle now. So that chemical cart, I can't talk, is 123 years old, I think. So that's pretty cool. Had a guy over on our fire department Facebook page send me a picture of his. He's got the same cart, so that's kind of cool. I need to catch up with him and see what he's got going on, because his cart looks beautiful too. See, it's hard to come across them anymore. They're just not out there like they once were. Mostly due to the scrapping drives, metal scrapping drives. You know, another piece of history that everybody kind of forgets about. We lost a lot of our Civil War history during World War II because it was fired at the enemy after it was melted down, or used to fire at the enemy. You know, the weapons that fired the projectiles were made out of them. And the vehicles and whatever else you can think of for steel. After the Civil War, of course, you had all those cannon, and so many of them were melted down just simply because they had no practical use. They weren't thinking about the history. All right, we're almost done cutting this in, and I'll give you all another look, and that'll be the end of this, and I'll build that next piece. I assume you don't want to spend 15-20 minutes watching me pound sand, because pounding sand isn't exactly exciting. All right, a little bit of brush cleaning, but that is what it looks like. 2 buckles up there, the one on the top, one over by my hand, and then the handle itself. Man, that's a heavy flask. It's the biggest one I've ever pounded, so we'll see. All right, y'all be safe. Stay warm out there. It's cold here in Florida. I think we're still 38 or so, and it's almost noon. It doesn't happen very often in north central Florida, but it's happening today. Be safe, everyone. Bye.